Hello everyone and welcome back to another installment of Spin the Wheel Q&A with Marcey and Bede. I'm Super Marcey and this is of course the terrible Australian Bede Jermyn. Hello Bede.
Hello Marcey, how are you?
Doing alright. We are recording this as we are in a lockdown here in Melbourne, Victoria, so what else are we going to do but make our content?
Exactly, we have more time now to do content because we don't need real lives anymore. We're going to be stuck inside for the next week, so... But, even then, though, I'm usually at home when I'm not outside work, I'm usually home anyway, so,
Yes. Yeah.
So we don't... So go right ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am also very much a homebody, so... There we go.
Exactly. But we still have a lot of exciting stuff coming up for the Super Network. But today, though, we're doing another one of our episodes on Spin the Wheel Q&A.
Yes, we are indeed. So, I will take that wheel and I will spin it. Are you ready, Bede?
I am ready. I am very anxious to see what gets picked.
All right, here we go. What question are we answering today? The wheel is spinning! And what are we landing on? We have favourite reoccurring Simpsons character.
Ooh, that's a very good one, since you and I are two very big Simpsons fans. Yes. But you start off first, Marcy. Who's one of your favourites?
Are you putting me on the spot because you need time to think, don't you?
I do need time to think because I'm terrible and I need to... probably figure out the answer to all my questions.
Well, I guess I'll have to start. So, my favourite reoccurring Simpsons character, I am going to actually go with two.
Ooh.
Yes. Because they come in a pair. I am, of course, talking about the greatest twins on God's earth, aside from all the twins I know. Patty and Selma Bouvier.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, why are they your favourite ones, Marcy?
I relate to Patty and Selma a lot for all the wrong reasons. No. I just actually think they're really funny. I always like the episodes that they're in, and especially some of the older episodes where, you had... I always get confused. I think... he dated the wrong twin when it was Principal Skinner. Yeah,
because it was Selma who wanted to go out with him, but he ended up being more attracted to Patty.
Patty, that's right. Yeah, that one, and then I think it's Selma when she's with Troy McClure, and all the times they've tried to get married. Well, they have gotten married, like Sideshow Bob. But I also quite like the episode where I think it was Patty where they confirmed she was a lesbian.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought that was a pretty decent episode. Like, they're, trying to change up with the times, have a character that, is a lesbian. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I can't remember if it was Patty or Selma. It's just, because they're twins, I get them confused. When they ended up adopting a little girl, which I
think it might have been Selma.
Yeah, I also thought that was quite a good addition to actually, have that single parent type thing going on in The Simpsons.
Yeah, well, at that point, Selma had been married to so many people at that point, and she's thought, what she really wanted most was, to have a child. So she's like, why don't I just go and adopt one instead? So kind of... Yeah. And that was a good episode too, I remember that. And also, Patty's coming out episode, but it wasn't one of those things where it was like they just throw it out there. Like, they sort of had years building up to that episode. Like, you kind of got hints that maybe, Patty might have been a lesbian. Yeah. Especially going far as back as, like, I think the third Treehouse of Horror episode when Homer's being attacked by the Krusty doll, he comes running, screaming, naked into the kitchen, and basically Patty pretty much says, like, well, there goes the last lingering thread of my heterosexuality.
Yeah, but I actually do enjoy the characters for all their quirks. I think they've had, some great staying power as characters. And I remember, I think it might have been Oz Comic Con one year, and we saw people cosplayed as Patty and Selma, and they had all the what do you call it, like props and stuff. It was so good. Yeah. It was so funny.
Yeah, they had like a box set of MacGyver.
Yes.
And also they had like a toy Jub Jub
Yes.
as well. And they had like fake cigarettes out of their mouths. That's probably one of my favorite Simpsons cosplays I've ever seen.
It was so good. I really, really liked that. And I'll give a special shout out to everyone's favorite blue-haired child, Milhouse, or Thrillo.
Yes.
Just because he reminds me of you, Bede. You're the Milhouse to my Bart Simpson.
Thanks, Marcy. I really appreciate that.
Is everything coming up Bede House or what?
it won't be this week. But I can definitely see that point. I mean, I like Milhouse as well, but no. I think I'm a lot more cool. I think I'm a lot cooler than Milhouse, or at least my mum told me I was.
Probably.
Yes.
But yeah, that would, Patty and Selma with honourable mention to Milhouse. So, Bede, what is, or who is your favourite reoccurring Simpsons character or characters?
Well, there's one that comes to mind, and it's a character who has been out of the show for probably close to 20 years now. And there's a very good reason to that, and it's kind of a sad situation that it is. But I would say one of my all-time favorite reoccurring Simpsons characters was, of course, Lionel Hutz, attorney at law.
Yes, I think we can all agree. We absolutely loved the characters that Phil Hartman did voice, but Lionel Hutz is definitely a special character.
Oh, yeah, he was like the most pathetic lawyer you would ever meet. Like, he was clearly not good at his job, but you can't help but love the guy. Although occasionally he had his wins. Although everything like there was just so many hilarious moments. It's like him just, anytime he just shows up on screen, it's like, Lionel Hutz, attorney at law, and all the stuff. It's like, and also like probably some of my favorite episodes is where I think there was one episode where Marge is on the lam and with her neighbor, and basically Lionel is chosen to be the babysitter. And basically he's like, sort of like just gets rid of burns everything, and he says Lionel Hutz isn't around anymore. From now on, I'm Miguel Sanchez.
Yes.
And also another one of my favorites is his brief appearance in an episode, a Treehouse of Horror episode, where called The Devil at Homer Simpson, where he like rocks up to defend Homer against the devil, and he said, I watched that in a bar last night. The sound wasn't on, but I got the gist of it. So.
Yeah.
And basically, just like little moments like that character was just absolutely hilarious. And also, like you said, Troy McClure, also voiced by Phil Hartman, was also a great reoccurring character. And, it's sad that, Phil Hartman is no longer with us anymore, but due to very tragic circumstances. So, but, he left, even though he's no longer with us, he left a legacy behind, not just with his career, but also these two very popular reoccurring characters who, even though they, like I said, they haven't been on the show for about nearly probably 20 years now, they're still probably one of the most popular characters of the show. Sure. And I mean, I'm one of those few people out there who still watches The Simpsons, and I actually really enjoy the newer episodes. Screw the haters.
Yes.
But I will admit, you can't help but feel like the series, as good as it is missing something, and it is missing a character like Lionel Hutz.
Yeah.
But and also Troy McClure. But Lionel Hutz is definitely my favorite reoccurring Simpsons character.
I definitely think it's a strong pick. And like you, I do quite enjoy modern Simpsons. Again, screw the haters. You probably just actually don't really watch them. There are some... Oh, sorry. You go.
I was going to say, they probably haven't watched it in like 15 years. So.
Yeah. And there is the odd episode that's not very strong, but I did like binge watch all of The Simpsons, I think last year or the year before, and I believe I might be maybe 1 or 2 episodes behind, but other than that, I am up to date. But we have missed characters like, Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz, but the staying power and the legacy that we will still remember Phil Hartman and be thankful that he gave us such joy with these is a lot of the Simpsons memes that you see like on Facebook involve scenes with like Lionel Hutz, and to some extent Troy McClure as well. It's pretty
Well, and
great.
also, from what I understand, that Phil Hartman genuinely loved playing both these two characters. He said it was the highlight of his career playing these characters. And I remember at one point before he passed away that there were even talks about, I think if they ever did like a live action Troy McClure movie, he would want to play Troy McClure himself. Yeah. And you got to see it because you look at the character and he kind of looks a little bit like Phil Hartman does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a shame he's no longer with us, but like you said, his characters are legendary and they're two of the best recurring characters of all time.
Yeah, for sure. And I know that I think maybe they had Phil Hartman in mind when they were preparing Futurama, but as he did tragically pass away...
Yeah, he was supposed to play, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, the inspiration for Zap Brannigan is Phil Hartman, and it's so good. I love that as well. Sorry, you go.
Well, I was going to say the exact same thing when you said it.
So. Well, that's all right. Well, those are our favourite reoccurring Simpsons characters, and if you want to, let us know what ones you love, you can definitely comment and subscribe or comment on, Twitter and Facebook. You can find us here on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel, obviously. I just said that. And, of course, you can always find us at supermarcey.com. So, I've been super. Bede's been terrible.
No.
Yes, she have, Bede. Yes, she have.
So unfair.
And we are going to attempt not to marry Sideshow Bob.
That might be a very hard thing to do, so.
Until next time, catch you later, everyone.
See you, everybody. Bye.